What's up, Gen Nation? Scythex here, bringing you another video on my thoughts of Destruction All-Stars by Lucid Games. This is a PlayStation 5 exclusive that was made available for free during the month of February. So if you have PS Plus, feel free to download it. Now, this game is a destruction derby in a Rocket League-like arena. And it's got like a little bit of a Rogue Company touch with your character when you are out of your vehicle. Your characters have abilities in and out of the vehicles. You can also customize the look of the characters with cosmetic upgrades that are earnable with in-game currency as well as paid currency. So you score points by hitting your opponents, and the harder the hit, the more points awarded. The other game modes are Gridfall, Stockpile, and an 8v8 with a Carnado, quote unquote, Carnado, that's centered in the arena. And that's where you bank your points before you get wrecked. I guess you just keep building up until you have to bank them. So let's get a few things that I thought were good and bad about the new exclusive. So let's start with some good. The graphics running on the PS5 are stunning, absolutely stunning. The game is just visually appealing. There's tons of, flair, fireworks, lighting, effects. The game was just beautiful all around. The arena itself was well designed. There's ramps everywhere. You have the ability to get out of the cars, which is a cool, neat twist. And it gets a little hectic when you're out of your car because you're searching for a new car on foot, whether it's on a platform or you're trying to steal an opponent's car. So the arena gets pretty hectic, which is kind of exciting. You have the ability to wall run and double jump, and those felt super smooth when you're running on foot. Springing out of your cars also felt explosive. The rush of jumping out and snagging a new ride, it just felt awesome. It was super cool. And it also felt rewarding. So I don't know, I thought they did a great job with that. The characters' abilities are unique to each character, which also makes for interesting battles. I don't know, each character has they have their own special vehicle, and it spawns after you fill up your hero meter. I wish you got those more often, but either way, I mean, the vehicles were cool. I just wish I don't know, I wish it was just more often you got them, because they were super cool. The vehicles had they had their own unique abilities on top of what you already have. So it was kind of like battle bots in a sense, where you had spikes, you had like a front mounted saw. I think one shot out flames that just burned everyone behind it as it was driving. I don't know. The specialty cars were super cool. I'll just put it there. Where the game succeeds, it also fails, and honestly, it fails quite often. So let's get into some of the bad. The game modes were not interesting. Not interesting at all. I don't know. Outside of like Carnado and maybe I guess you would say the default game mode. Outside of those two, they're really, I don't know, it missed something. It just felt boring. Didn't really feel competitive. I don't know. You just didn't get a big sense of competition. And that's all game modes really, but more so on the other two, which I think was a Gridfall and Stockpile. Yeah. But it has potential to be competitive. It just falls short. And I don't know. The cars, they drive smooth, but they just also felt too clunky at times. Especially when you're driving on the walls, and the crashes, which is the game's main purpose, didn't feel impressive. There are also some random hit markers. Like I'll be driving around and all of a sudden I'll get a hit marker. It'll like shift my car. It almost seems like I'm hitting an invisible wall. And the arena does have environmental hazards, but there won't be a hazard near me, and it just still seems like I'm hitting a wall somewhere. It's very strange. I don't know. It was. What are you gonna do? The car's health is too short, making you constantly scrambling for new vehicles, which I thought was very stupid. I did not enjoy that aspect at all. It was like, I feel like the game wants you to be out of your vehicles more than in the vehicle, which doesn't make sense to me. But my problem with it was the cars were just everywhere. So like as soon as you got out, you really, it was like there was no danger. There felt like there's no danger involved. You can just, you know, run to another platform, hop in a car, get an opponent's car. There was always a car that you can get into, and it just felt pointless. You can steal someone's car, like I said, but I feel like I think that should be removed, honestly. And or maybe have like a new game mode. I don't know. You should be it's hard to say, but you should be able to wreck someone's car while on foot using your abilities and skill. And once you get another driver out of someone's, you know, out of someone's car, you should then have to battle them in some way to like spawn a new vehicle for yourself. And if your opponent beats you, they get their car back. And this seems, they need a reason to get back in the car other than just scrambling around, running around, kicking your opponents that don't really do anything. You're not eliminating them by kicking them or anything like that in the normal game modes. It just felt pointless, and I feel like you should fight other people that are on foot or try to wreck the people in a car to get them on foot so you can beat them and take, you know, spawn your car back. I feel like that would be more, it'd be more competitive, and it would, to me, it would be more fun. Customizing your character left you with very few options, which it just, everything was behind a paywall for the most part. The in-game currency takes a really long time to build up, and sometimes it was just part of the cost. Like you needed in-game currency on top of paid currency to get the rare, you know, to get the rare item that gives your character, or actually it's more so your car, it gives your car a cool effect or skin or something. It just fell short. I mean, they're smart in the sense of they're gonna make money on it, but there's also not many options. So it's like, you know, if you want to change your car, you gotta pay one way or another. Also, you know, the game didn't really leave you any options as far as gameplay or game modes. You couldn't create custom matches. So if you had like buddies over, any friends over or whatever, you couldn't load up a custom match and just smash each other around and get crazy in like maybe a smaller arena or something. Like there was no ability to do that. You also can't party up with 8 friends, which in the 8v8 game modes is kind of silly, because why would the 4 of you pair up with another 4? Because you're probably going to be in your own parties. You're not going to be talking to each other. So there's really no team strategy. There's really nothing. You're just joining another team. You're driving around, smashing shit, and calling it a day. There's really nothing to it. And joining like 4 randoms. Everybody knows how it is when you join randoms. Majority of the time, it's not a good experience. So not being able to have 8 friends, if you have the ability to have that many people on at the same time to do a round, or like I said, if you had people over and you wanted to LAN party it or something, there was no option for that. I thought that missed the mark. The game itself, I don't know, guys. Like, something just, it felt like it was trying to be something else, and it's hard to explain, but I didn't really know what to expect with this game. I didn't know what to expect, but what we got just felt unfinished, and not like, it just wasn't thought out well, in my opinion. The game does have promise though, and I can see with future updates it could get, you know, a lot it could get a lot better, but more importantly, it could get more fun. Just bring more fun to the game, because it missed the mark. And the big thing was, the more I played it, the more I wanted this game to be Twisted Metal. It could be a big game, and driving around with crazy cars that are like designed like battle bots. They have attachments, you know, with saws and things like that. Like, why not just add guns and just go to war in the arena? Just driving around, chopping cars up, shooting cars. Maybe have your characters have guns on them. I mean, you guys know me. I like shooters. It is what it is. But it just felt like you trying to kick a car while you're on foot is not it. And maybe you can like pull out a rocket or lay down traps to help wreck your opponents that are still in the cars. They just needed, I wanted there to be more. I wanted to kind of be more like Twisted Metal. And it's, I don't know. That's just what we got. It wasn't anything like that. It was just kind of boring, you know, bang, bang, new car. Bang, bang, new car. And it was, just felt boring after a while. It felt boring after a while. And it's a shame because, again, the game, the design, the art design is beautiful. The game looks fantastic. The arenas are very well designed. There's plenty of like platforms. The Carnado in the middle, like wrecking things and banking your points, and it was just, it's very cool. And it's a shame that it just felt very boring and kind of just like you play it for a little while and you're good. There's no reason to keep coming back unless you're bored and you want something to you know, kill time. But I don't know. it could definitely use more game modes. It needs more creativity. We need being on foot to be more important. And the meat of the game being Destruction Derby needs to feel more competitive. Not just everyone scrambling for cars that are in plenty of supply. Like I said, maybe have it to where you have to fight to spawn a car. It just felt too easy to get a car and less impactful to be on your foot. I think, I don't know, like I said, I think the game could be good. Maybe in time. But if I was to rank it, and by the way, we are currently working on a universal network specific rating system. So until we do that, until we have a universal ranking, I'm just gonna give it like a percentage, like out of 10. So I'll probably give this game a 5.6 out of 10. And the reason for that is, again, the majority of the points are coming in the artwork, the designs of the arena, you know, the lighting, the flare, smooth driving, smooth character running and wall running and platforming, double jumping. All that stuff was great. The game, the actual like game and the game modes were just, honestly, they were trash in my opinion. It was just nothing, no substance, nothing there, nothing competitive. Just fell flat. But yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts? What do you guys think? I think that will be it for me. So feel free to let me know your thoughts on the game. Put them in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if this game is fun to you, what you liked about it, what you hate about it. And maybe I'll see you in the arena one day. So let me know. Let me know if it's what you expected. So take care, everyone. And as always, GG.